In this tutorial, we're going to talk about page paragraphs. Page paragraphs are design elements. If you've ever browsed the website and noticed blue boxes and sliders and those kind of things and wondered how are they being added, they're being added through page paragraphs. Now on our website we have several examples of page paragraphs. One is a heading paragraph, another is a formatted text, columns, a slider paragraph, a list of people, banner call to action, a call to action group, card call to action group, and then a background multi-column text paragraph. Now I created a page here that just has some text in the body field, and I want to demonstrate how to add a page paragraph. So I'm going to edit. Right below the body field, you should see this page paragraphs. If you don't see this, that means you don't have access to page paragraphs. If you want access, contact web support. Now that we're here, we're going to do is click Add Paragraph. Now you'll notice that we have this list here, and very similar to what we've just went over. We have the heading, formatted text, columns, slider, list of people, banner call to action group, card call to action, background multi-column text, and I also have a list paragraph. These are different examples of page paragraphs. Now we're going to add, for this tutorial, we're just going to add a card call to action group. So we click card call to action group, and that gives us this. This is the group and this is the card. Now we can add another card by clicking this button. We'll have two cards, but in this case I'm just going to add one. We'll add select. And all images. Now I have this content here. I'm going to use this image. I'm going to search for it. Because I'm missing it, I'm going to check this little box. And then I'm going to select image. And then scroll all the way down to the bottom. And then say use selected image. Here, copy. I'm going to use this. This is the library, so I'm just going to put for alt text the name of the library. I'm also going to use that for the title in this case. And then I'm going to select this text here. This is my description. And then the URL. This is browse online. I'm going to use that for our text link. And we're going to browse to, we're going to put in, let's put in library. Let's see, library. We'll just use and then we can save. And so now that creates this card for us. And then we can click and go to the page we've added. So that's adding a paragraph. But there's a little more I want to talk about. So let's say, for example, you have this paragraph element, but you want this element to be above this text. So how would you do that? Now, paragraphs, the elements themselves can actually be sorted. You can sort them in different orders, but the body field can't be sorted. Body field's always going to be at the top of the page. So in order to get this content below this element, what we're going to do is we're going to go back and edit. And we're going to scroll down to page paragraph. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a formatted text. Now the formatted text paragraph element is exactly like the body field. The only difference is I can actually sort that where I can't with the body field. So I'm going to copy the contents of the body field and paste it into my formatted text paragraph element. And then what we're going to do is just going to delete this. And then if I save, you'll see that we have our card on top of our content that was in the body field. So if you wanted to, you could sort this back again. Just to demonstrate to you that paragraphs can be sorted. So I can now sort this. I can actually shift this now. And so that text will now be above the card again. And so that works with all the elements. And when you add an element, you can then sort them. And now you see that we have the formatted text content above the card content. So that is how you use page paragraphs.